All right, guys. Right, so it has been quite a long time ago. We are back strongly again, guys. So for today's trade, we'll be looking at the trend lines, guys. So this is part of the price action. That is the key rule that we follow. This is what I call the rule number one, guys. So what trend lines are indicators of the direction of the price action, right? When we talk about the price action, trend lines become so the trend lines. It is basically the trend shows. Let's simply explain what is a trend line. So a trend line simply is a line on the chart connecting series of the point showing the general direction of the price movement. All right, so when I'm talking the price action, I'm talking how the price is doing on the chart, right? So how can I indicate, how can I know that is this market moving up or down, right? So I the tool that we use at that point, we look at the trend line, and that is what we call the trend line. All right, guys. So the trend line, it is a tool or an indicator to show the direction. Is it the market is moving up or down, right? So they are useful to traders for identifying about support and resistance or any official aid to help to spot the price trend. All right. So the trend line, these are these are the spot shows that it is a line connecting that is the correcting the connecting the that is the point showing that the market is moving up, right? So let's say the market is going up, right? And the market, when it is going up, it forms high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high lows. So a line that is connecting the high lows, the high lows, that line, it's what we call the trend line, and it shows the specific direction where the market is moving towards. If the market is moving up, all right, it shows. If the market is moving down, it also shows. All right, guys, so let's move on. So it is important to know how to draw the trend lines on the chart. They can use to help you to get out of the trend. All right, so they also be used to determine the strength of the trend. That is very okay. All right, so let's move on, guys. So we have different types of trends. We have an uptrend. Let's look at the uptrend. All right, so we still have some times. All right, so an uptrend, an uptrend trend line has a positive slope and two or more lower points. All right, so low point, understand that. So the low point, so the second low must be higher than the first of the line to have the positive slope. This is considered to be as a valid when there is at least three data point connecting above each other, right? That is very okay. So let's move and show it. Let me zoom it very keenly what we are meaning, guys. So this is an example of an uptrend showing and identify, yes, is this market moving. So this is what we are actually speaking about, guys. So this is the first point, the second point, the third point. All right, so the trend line, it is just showing that the market is just moving like that. So this is an uptrend. This is a tool that is used to show the market structure, because the market is this is an example of this is high low, this is an high low, this is an high low, right? So it is connecting this point. So if you are trading, it is simple. When the market tapped this point, you can just take and buy position and buy position and buy position. That is very nice to show the direction. Look, guys, let's go to the all right, the next. So the uptrend act as a support for the lines, and bullish remains as long as the price stay above the trend line, right? Very okay, right? So we have the downtrend. It is an opposite of an uptrend, right? So I don't have to explain this. This is a negative slope, and the market is moving just down. All right, guys, so this is what I'm meaning about. So this is a downtrend, right? So this is a downtrend, and the market is specific moving down, as you can see, right? So the market is moving down, right? So this is the lane. If the market is below this lane, means what? The market is still it is still selling, That is the key factor, and that is used. All right, so the market is not breaking this. When the market breaks this, meaning what? We have just changed the direction and the market is moving up. All right, so that is very keen, and that is very important indicator to show up. That is an example. So all right, so we have the trend line breakouts and etc etc. But for today's videos, we'll be explaining about the trend line. So the next video will be, do not be skipping the videos, guys. The next video will be talking about the candlestick patterns. All right, train sharp, train wisely. This is Mr. Risky every time. Remember to train sharp, train wisely every time. All right, let's see every time. Right.